You're a sassy little one, aren't you?
So it's 8/17. It's May 17th, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Bellamy is a day old, a little over a day old.
Yeah.
We had a lot go on since the 12 p.m., 12-ish p.m. update video. We've tried to do another one a couple times now, but people keep walking in. Things keep happening. Since that video, Sam has breastfed him a couple times. She said he was a stubborn brat when trying to feed, and you saw some of that just now. The nurse, the breastfeeding lady did come in, lactation came in and talked to Sam, and Sam was, she was like, I got this, in a very subtle, like, don't tell me how to raise my kid. No, just kidding. But the breastfeeding lady kept wanting to say, hey, can I help you latch? Can I help him latch? Can I help him? And Sam was like, just like, no, I got it. Don't worry about it. And she basically just went through the book that they gave us for when we got here. We got a whole packet of stuff. There's this book that goes through breast milk and breast pumps and newborn feeding patterns and making milk and, you know, all this kind of stuff. She basically just went through this. We do need a diaper change. We are waiting for the nurse tech to bring us more diapers because we were out of diapers. It did seem like the breastfeeding lady was, I wouldn't say, the wording is going to sound off, but she was kind of annoyed that we weren't filling this thing out. It's a daily breastfeeding log. But Sam has been feeding the baby and feeding it, you know, every 2 to 3 hours and on demand as required or as necessary. And every time a nurse comes in, she tells them when she did it. So like I said, she was feeding him around 12-ish. And then breastfeeding lady came in shortly thereafter, probably around 1-ish something. And we decided we're going to download a breastfeeding app, which we just did. But in the end, the nurses are tracking when the breastfeeding is happening anyways. So it was not really that an eventful experience, although some of the things that she was talking about that we just reiterate what we already learned in the breastfeeding class, because we had to let her know that, hey, we took a breastfeeding class. And that was just making sure that we're comforting the baby when they cry. Some people get super frustrating with a crying baby because they're trying to feed them and they think that they just don't want them or whatever it is. But it's literally just, sometimes they just want to cuddle. They just want to comfort. Sometimes they get frustrated because they don't want to eat.
Sometimes they just want to sleep instead of eat.
But they want to be with someone. Yeah, see, he was doing that with me earlier, where he was just like, yeah, just wants to cuddle because they're used to being in a womb. Anyway, so she that was our experience with her. The nurse came in around 2:00. Her name's Julia. She's been absolutely fantastic. She did some tests. She did the 1-day tests. Did include they did a skin test on him. They did a heart test on him. oxygen. They weighed him again. So they do a weight test to see if he's losing too much weight. They do expect them to lose weight. And they did a pinprick. So they had to pinprick him. So that was an experience. He did not like that. And after pinpricking, they put it on like a little test sheet. It's a sheet of paper. And they send it off for labs. And we actually, which is interesting enough, are not going to get those labs back. They said in about 12 weeks, we have to re-test him, which can be done here at the hospital. We'll receive instructions for that. It usually is not done through a pediatrician's office. And then only after we do the second part of the test will they be able to give us the results of that. And what that test is she did say that it was a disease and genetics test, so they'll be able to test him for 46 different types of diseases that are, genetically related, to see if he has those. I didn't ask what that is. I'm sure we will figure that out when we get the results. And then I want to say that there was probably another test or two that she did with him. She ran through it all. I don't know if I recorded most of it, but not all of it. And I don't know if I got the portion where she went through all the tests she did. But it's an exam. It's another exam. He's been going through exams since he came out. And anyways, he passed all of those. His heart's really strong. His oxygen levels were between 98 and 100, which is normal, what they expect to see. His skin tests came back normal, so he doesn't they test for like jaundice and other diseases, other skin diseases. We did note that he does have a rash on his face. They call it baby rash or baby acne. Nothing to be concerned about. It is normal.
His skin is getting used to the outside world.
Yeah. So that is something that they took note of. But outside that, another set of tests passed. Yeah. Can you think of anything at the moment? I mean, we did snuggle with him. And, while she was doing the tests, she got to snuggle with him. Like, we were like, yeah, don't worry. We don't need the baby back. And so she got to snuggle with him a little bit. And the nurse did. And she, lit up and she was super excited about that. And even as she was going off shift here at 7 o'clock, she was like, thank you guys, because I don't get to spend a lot of time with the babies, even though I work with the babies. I don't get to spend a lot of time with them because parents are super territorial and protective of their children. And we're like, you're a nurse, right? It's not like you're stealing the baby and running down the hall with them. Like, sure, you can have your time with the baby. Like, we're going to have them. I even saw her in the hallway when I was going to the bathroom. And she's like, thanks again for letting me, have time for your baby. I'm like, that's fine to have 5-10 minutes with the baby. I'm going to have him for the rest of his life, So I don't know. It was interesting to me, but I'm glad that we got to share that moment. And I'm glad that she was appreciative of that. And I'm glad that she was very awesome with us, because she was. And most of our nurses, I'd say 98% of them, have been really awesome. And I took a screenshot of a picture of an award, a couple of awards on the walls here, and I'm gonna go look them up to see if I can nominate some people for them, because yes, they deserve it. Some other things. It's been a long day. It's been a lot of production going on all the time, even though it still felt really slow. And Sam's not talking a lot.
Sorry.
You're
messing with the baby.
I was trying to think now. I lost my thoughts. Sorry. Oh, Lowe's did call. So one of the pre-productions to all of this is that our kitchen is torn out, and we are waiting on cabinets. The cabinet guy called. So originally the thought was that the cabinets would be delivered in the first week of June, and then then the installers would be able to install within their time frame, which they say is about 2 to 3 weeks. So we're looking at mid-June. He called and said that they ship on June 4th, and it'll take a week for them to arrive at the delivery service or delivery station, or however he worded that. And then about 3 weeks later, they'll be delivered to the house, and they have to be brought into the house and acclimate for 72 hours. And then the installers will come and do an inspection, and then they will schedule install, which is about 2 to 3 weeks out. So we're way off timeline with this, which is very frustrating. So in this whole moment of happiness and excitement that we've been kind of flooded with, and I haven't thought about anything else or any other thing. Like, I haven't thought about work at all or how things are going. I haven't thought about anybody's opinions. I haven't thought about anything going on in the outside world. I literally have been so involved in our experience here, as well as this moment, and obviously capturing it. I know some people do criticize that, but you know what? We won't be saying that 30 years from now. Back on topic. So I was frustrated by that, visibly. However, the floors are on schedule. I've confirmed now a second time. Floors are on schedule to be done on May 20th, which is Monday. That's in 2 days. Their delivery or their installation window is between 8 and 10. I already have all the materials I need. There's no delivery there. I went and picked them up. Unfortunately, these cabinets are custom-made cabinets because I chose natural wood. Whatever. More to come on that. But that's going to be done on Monday. So the parents did come and visit us. Sam's parents came and visit us for probably from around 3-ish to like they just left.
5 hours.
So about 5 hours. So we conversed. That was one of the topics we kind of conversed about. And pretty much what we have left now is the bed. We broke it down, but we didn't fully break it down. The base is still in the room. And so we were talking about, should we break it down further? Should we move it out of the room and downstairs? Should we just leave it as one of the objects that when they're there, we'll move it from one side of the room to the other, as they're working. And I think we're leaning towards that one.
Can I come in?
Yes.
Come on in.
How was your day?
Good. How was yours?
Good. I'm here to do vital signs, check your bleeding, and check a weight.
Okay. He does need a diaper change, and we do need diapers. That's what we told
I think she
Dakota.
brought them.
Oh.
I think Dakota brought them.
I'm just blind. That's why I have glasses.
She did say that we have to tell you that I need more of the
She did.
pre-Medicaid, the
This
stuff.
stuff.
The stuff. Yeah. Okay.
She said this stuff
And the spray.
and the spray. She might have already taken the spray.
Well, no,
Okay.
it's we use
Yes,
the spray.
I can bring that stuff.
Because she's like, I can't access that. I was like, that's okay. I'll talk to the nurse when she comes in. A biggie. Yeah, I know. You're right. we get a completion discount with it. Add it to the registry.
Yeah. It's a little hack that I thought I'd do.
Well, it doesn't work for your stuff.
It worked with one of the things. It worked with one of my lenses.
Mm-hmm. But I can get it tomorrow. Looks like. So I'm gonna do that. Drops it down by like $8.
Awesome.
Yeah. You want him? So you want to make him scream?
When was the last feeding?
I'm gonna be trying to feed him. He won't because
She was trying.
He was
just now.
asleep. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have him change his diaper, wake him up, and then.
So the
he
one before
screams bloody murder
that.
when he does diapers.
Yeah.
So the time before that was
5:30.
5:36,
Yeah.
and he did have a wet diaper. And which we told Julia that right before she left. So I don't know if she put that in the
okay.
notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just double checking.
He's definitely getting more squeaky.
Good.
No,
Good. Okay. You could just put him in his bed real quick. I'll do him first.
Okay.
We'll give him to you. Ready? Parents ripped that out, so it's.
Hello.
It's like you guys do this all the time.
Just a couple times.
We're just like, oh, I think
That's
that's
okay,
okay.
that's okay. Where's your toe? Where's your toe?
Got a bath before.
You what?
He got a bath too before.
Did you get a bath?
Yeah, you got a bath just before 7.
It was like 6:30. I wanna say.
He didn't really like that.
No,
Nobody
he
does.
He screamed.
That's good. That's good. Babies that respond to things like that, that means they're healthy.
Yeah.
If he didn't respond to something like that, I would be.
Yeah, he only screams when he gets his diaper changed and when somebody messes. Mostly it's when you take away everything that's from like the waist down, and he's like, "I'm cold. I hate you."
Yes.
So.
97.
We got more baby stuff coming up now.
Okay.
Joel and Shirley Swanson, Mom and Dad's friends that came out that we ate at Mongolian Grill, I think.
Yeah.
They sent us baby stuff.
How has breastfeeding been today?
I feel like it's been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still trying to learn like how to get him to wake up to eat, but you know,
Yeah.
he latches pretty good as long as I latches.
Are you having any pain with breastfeeding?
Not really, no. It's just the normal. Him
Yeah.
getting used to it.
As long as he's got a really good deep latch on your breast tissue and you see your tissue move, that's good. And using all those mouth muscles, that's good.
Yeah.
But if you find he's chewing on you like bubble gum, that's not good. Take him off and try again.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you are not bubble gum and you are not a pacifier. You are not.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, I see your toes. Your toes are lovely. Uh-huh. Good job. Okay.
So she weighed him at 2.
The exact same weight.
Okay, that's good.
We're very nosy. We weigh all the time. We check for jaundice all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, fantastic.
He just
Who's bitten?
Oh, it's over there.
You don't know those. The spitting is very normal. It's just all that birthing fluid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
they
just
told us.
doesn't want to do it for me. He does it for everybody else.
That's okay. Better out than in.
But it's okay. He can breastfeed with you, just not everybody else.
Do you feel better? Oh, okay. Good job. Is it okay if I check your bleeding real quick?
Sure.
Okay. Has your bleeding started to get lighter?
Yeah, it's noticed that it's been getting a little bit lighter.
Okay. Any clots or weird smells on your pad?
No, the clots were yesterday, I think. So
Okay.
nothing really I've noticed.
Any nausea or vomiting?
Mm-mm.
Blurry vision, ringing in your head, headache? Any pain over here?
Mm-mm.
Cramping in your legs?
Mm-mm.
Perfect.